great Talos cherished. For he saw in us.
It's a shame, isn't it?
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Disrespect the law. You picked a bad time to get lost. Ah!
I'm not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. You're not paying us to talk.
What was that?
Is someone there? What was that?
What was that? Huh? was that?
What was that?
I can take you. Not.
Okay. A real fight.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Tell you what. So I can stab you in the back.
No!
I swear I'll kill you. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? This is the end for you.
Alakir, hold!
You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that, and make sure no one else gets hurt. She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done. Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home.
I love it when dinner walks right in my arms.
Damn you! Come on, fight back!
Come on, stop! No sign of them. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Where are these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
Oh, you're a wizard? I mean, you cast that spell just now, yeah? I was hoping you could make me invisible or something. Can you? Make me invisible? Really? I mean, I still feel like I'm here. Okay, great. Now I'm finally going to have some fun around here. Bye.
What do you need?
Any news of the Alakir? What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city. But where will I go? I can't keep running forever. After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. Until next time.
Yes.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Yes.
I'm so hungry. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What is it? Baggins?
Need something?
What is this?
Mm-hmm.
What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime. Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason. Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that. All right, then. Huh?
You look worse than I feel. Take pity, sir, and spare me a few septims.
I don't suppose you're going to buy something this time?
Just proud.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? A little wheat and blue. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough out.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Farewell.
How goes the begging today, Brendan?
Shiny trinket.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. I'd even buy one of your trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Remember, I'll give you the best deal.
They say there's nothing. Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Chops and steaks fit for
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. See you.
Come to chat.
Do you
with
get
an
to the
old
Cloud
woman?
District very often?
Do your
Oh,
good
what am I
deed
saying?
for the day.
Of course you don't.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
It's a shame, isn't it? Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? I see. Well, perhaps you'll take pity on a humble priest who has lost something precious. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of our day be upon you.
Huh?
With this terrible war, I'm a bit overwhelmed, as are the catacombs. Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles. And the blessing of Archay be upon you.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman? I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Oh.
Yeah?
Pain is so great.
The fever.
Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
It's a shame, isn't it?
A few seconds
I
for my
work with my
supper is
mother.
all I ask.
It's fun most.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
It's a fine day with you around.
All I can think about is my son, my soul.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
If it's work you
Some
need,
parting advice?
how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
But then he went
Need
quiet.
anything else? Just let me know.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
"Oh,
Shame.
you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. Staying safe, I hope?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Hard work.
It's a shame, isn't it? This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
There it is, friends. The ugly...
Fear not.